I need you all to know that you know that I'm gay. I didn't think I needed to establish that at any show I entered with this shirt and this voice, but I was recently in Chattanooga, and I didn't talk about being gay for a half hour because, 1, brave, 2, Chattanooga. And so when I mentioned that I went on a date with a guy, a woman gasped and went, oh, he knows. Which meant she sat there for 30 minutes wondering, who's going to tell his wife? Like, his kids are going to take it so hard. I was like, okay. Didn't think we needed to establish the homosexual elephant in the room, but here we are. And I love getting to travel to do comedy. Last year, my favorite gig, I was in Montana at a woman's correctional facility. Oh, did you like giggle burp? That's so cute. Sorry to draw attention to you. It's back to me. Anyway, I loved it so much. They were my favorite crowd I've ever had. Like, they, ate me up. They were beautiful. They were such a captive audience, and people often ask me, like, Ryan, like, what's your target demo as a comedian? And I always thought it was Girls' Night Out. It's Girls Locked In. I did so well there. I walked in wearing this shirt, and one woman went, oh, I love him. I was like, okay, how do I move here and marry you? Like, what are we doing here? Recently, I was boarding a plane. I was on the jet bridge, and a woman did like a double take. I went, oh, okay. For a second, I thought you were J.D. Vance. And listen, regardless of how you feel, but it's San Francisco, so we know how you feel. Regardless of how you feel about him politically, I see it. Like, I don't love it, okay? The first person who said that to me, I cut them out of my life. Okay. But then I saw a picture of us side by side, and I was like, well, damn, okay, I get it now. And, like, I get it. We're both, like, chubby, white, and gay. Like, I get it. Right? Both in a lot of group chats. Love a good sofa. Sold our morals to a man who will never love us. Like, we've all been there. Okay. But I think this woman on the jet bridge is the dumbest person I've ever met. Because she thinks the current sitting vice president boards a United flight in group 6. Like, that's the dumbest woman I've ever met. Like, her votes count as much as mine. That's crazy. It's crazy. And I know some of you can tell that I was raised Mormon. You could tell by my glow. Thank you. So brave. Any Mormons? Of course not. It's Monday. It's Sunday. Sorry. Yeah, no, I was raised Mormon. I went on one of those 2-year Mormon missions, like the white shirt and the name tag. Thank you, so brave. Wow. Okay. Like, hello, my name is Elder. Like, that was me for 2 years. I went to South America, to the country of Uruguay, donde aprendí español. And so we're like, oh, you speak Spanish? Sí. And before I left on my mission, my neighbor, she made me a banner and put it on our garage. And all it said on it was, Uruguay, yay. And it had a picture of me going. I was like, okay. She went 2 for 2 that day. Like, who told Danielle? How did she know? And learning Spanish was tricky, okay? Right? I would mix up words a lot. I would mix up like jamón and jabón. One is soap, one is ham. And they look at you weird when you order a soap sandwich. I'm like, you just put the ham in the washer. Like, they're like, no. And they would correct me. But there were 2 words no one bothered to correct me on for 2 years as a sweet little Mormon missionary. It is the words rama, which is tree branch, and the word ramera, which is harlot, like a prostitute in the Bible. And no one corrected me for 2 years. I walked into a tree, got a cut, una lastima, on my head. And someone asked me, oh, Elder, what's that from? And I was like, oh, una ramera. Mm-hmm. Yeah, una ramera muy grande, actually. Like, should have seen it, right? And they're like, Elder, where are you spending all your time? I was like, that's what Jesus did, all right? But in Mormon culture, a congregation is called a ward, and if it's really small, it's called a branch. So when I was asked to bear my testimony at this little branch, I said this sentence aloud. Los miembros de esta ramera son buenísima a mí, which directly translates to, the members of the whore are good to me. And I don't know if you know what it's like to become an icon in a small South American village. But I do, right? I know they still talk about me to this day. Like, remember that one gringo called us a collective prostitute? Yeah. I hope him and his soap sandwiches are okay.